Hello everybody, this is Slayer Joe 31, your personal guardian devil. So as you guys can tell, I've decided to rebrand myself. Although I never really had a brand to sell, cause I don't plan on going the whole VTuber, PNG tuber route, or commercial or anything like that. Part of me has thought about getting a PNG model, but that'd be a hell of a lot of money just for a damn hobby. So I think I'll probably just stick with putting a picture of my icon on the side of the screen or something. But anyway, apologies for not uploading in a while. My webcam died again. So eventually, at this point, I decided screw that. I also had some friends send me some videos and podcasts claiming that the Holocaust was a lie. And I'll admit, they made some pretty damn good arguments and even had me convinced for a little while. Once the fanfare died down, I'm still a little bit skeptical. Like, not outright dismissing it, but I'm definitely skeptical about the numbers. Obviously, not all Germans were Nazis, nor are they. And I feel like, in some sense, history may even be too harsh on the Wehrmacht, considering what they had to deal with. The whole Treaty of Versailles, the loaf of bread costing over 1 million Deutsche Rentenmarks, and all that. Like these are honest, good people who've been through shit that was at least 100 or 1,000 times worse than the Great Depression. We had it easy compared to them. It doesn't excuse any atrocities that were committed, ones that actually ones that were proven to have happened, of course. Ones that did happen. I mean, let's just leave it at that. And I feel like General Patton was right when he said we defeated the wrong enemy. He wanted to use the Germans to fight the communists. Like the poor Germans just had a bad rap throughout it all, and to this day they still do. But anyway, that's enough of that. We're gonna get back to the game. We are gonna finish this game eventually. Bonjour, ladies. Yep. Yeah. Okay. First things first, we're gonna finish doing all the dang
You need a different gun.
all right. Wilcox, that was his name. I thought it was.
I don't fucking believe it. He's back.
I told you I'd wipe that smile off your face.
Well, since you haven't managed to kill yourself yet.
Oh, I never quit while I'm ahead. And right now my luck's running hot.
We'll see about that. The Jerrys have moved into an old chemical refinery on the riverfront. The old man smells a rat.
What sort of rat?
Chemical weapons. Nerve gas. These Jerry bastards will stoop to any level. Use any weapon, no matter how sinister or cowardly.
I suppose you Brits don't go in for that sort of thing.
Why, of course not. We'd prefer murder remains a gentleman's sport.
Especially during wartime.
War is nothing but murder writ large. Kill one man or 1,000 doesn't make a piss of difference in the grand scheme of things.
I suppose that depends on who's doing the killing and who's doing the dying.
You may be right, Irish, but we can wax philosophical when we get back. If you get back.
Count on
I feel like that kind of talk could get you murdered in this time. That's literally communist talk, cause it was Uncle Joe Steele that said that. When a person dies, it is a tragedy. When a million, it is a statistic. Also, that podcast I mentioned by the Stone Choir, where they talked about the Holocaust, calling it the big lie. They said that the Germans never used nerve gas in World War II. That Hitler never permitted them, even though they had access. Because he'd been gassed himself back in World War I. Now, I'm not sure how much I believe that, but it would make sense. To some degree. I'm not saying I believe everything they say anymore. But at the same time, it begs the question, why the hell would somebody lie about that? I mean, they're literally like painting a target on their back, sounding like... Speaking of targets... I didn't even do that. Okay, you literally can't blame that on me. Like that was literally his fault. But anyway. They also made mention about how the Jews were running all the financial institutions and the industry and all that in post-World War I Germany. It'll make sense why the people would hate them so much. Like, not to the point to murder them, but like, if your own countrymen are being forced to eat, if your own countrymen are literally being forced to eat each other, while a bunch of big-nosed foreigners, and these were foreigners, by the way, they lived in Germany, but that didn't make them Germans. Okay, yeah. At least, that's what they said. But like I said, I think they make some good points. Now, obviously, like I've been saying, it doesn't excuse any atrocities that were committed. But at the same time, it's also... I do like how some of these other games, like World at War, it doesn't pretend that the Soviets were the good guys by any means. Like, yeah, they had their people butchered and killed at in Stalingrad and all that, Leningrad and Stalingrad, but then it gives you the chance to commit actual war crimes against soldiers, and the game does call you out for that through Chernov. Nowadays, like even Sniper Elite, I think it was 4 or 5 or the one in France or Italy. Maybe it was in Italy. I don't remember anymore. With the newer games, they have been. Sometimes when you kill a soldier in that game, he drops a final letter, either meant for their friends or family or whatever. And some of them weren't supporters of Hitler. Some of them didn't want to sign up, but were conscripted, were forced, just like the Soviets conscripted their people. Oh Lord, you want me to destroy all of this? Jeez. Shit. Okay. Okay. They didn't see that. Let's take this fella's uniform. Let's take this fella's uniform. Let's work on taking out some of these guys first before we start planting bombs. Excuse me.
Zu Ehren des Geburtstages unseres Kanzlers tritt die Ausgangssperre heute 15 Minuten später in Kraft.
Shit, man. I guess he's taking a nap then. See if we got anybody up here. Oh, we do. Maybe you should find a uniform with some gloves on, Sean. Another thing those guys mentioned was the whole state of Israel. Something about mandatory Palestine. I mean, it sounds like something you'd hear out of a Zoomer protest in Israel or something. You know, blocking the roads in NYC and crap like that. On one hand, you know, all this stuff I'm hearing is just sounds completely insane. Like, one thing that, like, the things they're saying, the Jews were saying, and some of the things that they're saying, like even though Germany was in a strategic position in World War I, they were willing to give up some of their land in exchange for peace. That's what they claim. Damn it! Well, no point in wasting time. No?
Fire!
Ah, shit.
Fire! Fire!
Ah! Got the damn Flammenwerfer troops. Oh shit, 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 shit. Damn, this thing is badass. Damn. If only I had some grenades. Oh, speak of the devil. Well, guy's gotta do what he's gotta do. I'm pretty sure the radiation for that would probably kill you. You know, probably. That just reminded me, though, Oh, maybe I'll tell you guys later. Hell yeah. I'm thinking I should probably stand back, like way back. Or not. How do I throw grenades? Oh, there we go. I guess those things aren't meant to... Wait, yeah they are. What the hell? Ah, crap. I was supposed to use the Seek Fast on that stuff, wasn't I? Damn it. Maybe a dynamite will work. There we go. Good thing it didn't blow up my car. Ah, crap. The whole goddamn place repopulated itself. So much crap to destroy, so little time.
The red stuff's supposed to stay on the inside.
I just gotta find this last one, blow it up, and get the hell out of here.
Wanker's shooting at me.
Damn it. It's not doing enough damage.
Report any disturbance behavior to the nearest political bureau.
Starting to think I should have invested in some explosives upgrades. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I had one the whole time. Jeez. Hell yeah. Well, that's another mission done. Where's my dang... There it is. Oh boy, that's a level 4 alarm. I gotta get the hell out of here right now. Holy shit. Move it, lady. Fight back zone. Dude, move it. Oh shit. What the hell? God damn. One thing I did forget to mention earlier, when they were talking about nerve gas, I remember reading a story that during the war, you know, they were loading disabled and otherwise, you know, mentally retarded and, you know, kids that were otherwise unfit onto supply trucks that had their exhaust systems routed into the back. You know, they'd load them into the back, you know, close the doors, and let the carbon monoxide do their work. But here, the Stone Choir is saying they never even used gas, like gas warfare. So, you know, obviously somebody's got to be lying. You know.
When I heard you were back, I prayed that this vendetta of yours was finished. Your eyes tell me it is not.
Dierker's still breathing.
So what? Would you trade your own life for his?
Aye, gladly.
Then you are a fool. Only grave diggers profit from such madness.
Jules is owed a debt. I'd see it paid in full.
This isn't about Jules. Have you forgotten why you had to flee Ireland in the night? Have you forgotten what happened to your father? You, of all people, know the price of revenge. How much it costs the people we love. I took you into my home. Made a better life for you. You have no right to throw it away.
I can't turn away now. I've made my choice. I'm sorry, Vittori. You'll have to live with that.
Yeah, that reminds me of something Smedley Butler said. You know, when people, you know, when men are taken out of their communities and into the service, you know, like even if they make it back, they still suffer, and their families suffer for it. And for those that don't, their families suffer for it all the more. I remember reading somewhere that in the 1960s, a lot of teenage runaways, you know, there were a lot of teenage runaways because their fathers were World War II veterans, and there just wasn't any real therapy to be had for them at the time. You know, it just wasn't available. Now, obviously, this is on the internet, so take that with a whole crap ton of salt. I didn't think the game would let me do that.
Who are they? Friends. Renard and his men. They disappeared 2 days ago. This morning we found them here. What happened? They were preparing for a mission. Renard was caught with a pocket full of detonators. He was a hard man, but he broke under torture and gave the others up. Then club, butcher, skinned him like an animal. What did you say? The Nazis' new chief of public security, an SS colonel. Before the war, he was some
Oh,
kind of
shit.
race car driver.
Dierker.
Yes, that's him. This is his message to the resistance.
What was Renard's target?
The siege gun at the Lycée Theatre. It's a symbol of Nazi power in this part of the city. The sound it makes is deafening. Every time it fires, the people of Paris lose hope.
Then we'll give him something to cheer about.
I thought you might feel that way. Speak to Bryman.
Damn.
Oh, they're on the watch. That's for sure.
Shit. Luke, you might wanna... Shit, I better not let him die. Shit, Oh, don't know what happened to Luke, but... Oh, never mind. They seem to be focused on me right now anyway, so I'm just gonna hightail it out of here. First, I better ditch these Nazis. Oh, come on, man.
This must be the place.
Pissoir. Public bathroom. Huh. Hey, what the hell, man? For fuck's sake. I don't know. Me, I just don't really give a damn. Ach, tun mein Herr. Sagen Sie sagen, ja. Yeah, that too. You know, one thing that, this VTuber I like, Kirsch, however you pronounce her name, she, she's skeptical of the Holocaust, or like, not that it happened, but about the numbers. Of course, she also decries any ounce of Nazism, which is fine, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but this idea that that one isn't allowed to think or talk, or that you can just call anyone a Nazi and they're instantly the worst thing ever, like not just like the worst person around, but also the dumbest person around. The way those Stone Choir guys described it is that it was derived from a term which basically meant country bumpkin, local yokel, basically an idiot. to me that just like to me that's telling. Like it's a word that people can use, but because it's been used so much, it's lost its meaning.
Devlin, it's so good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
What's the score? The Nazis have located one of our safe houses in the countryside. A place where we hide the women and children from the Gestapo. They are dialing the house's coordinates into the siege gun. Can you warn them? 9. There isn't time. Then we'll have to do the job quick. Take these. You're going to need a powerful explosive charge to destroy the gun.
Oh jeez, it's all the way up here? Are you kidding me? Jeez. I'm just so used to
Achtung, Achtung.
Oh shit.
Einsatzbereitschaftsprotokoll ist aktiviert. 10 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Beginn Flugbahnjustierung.
For fuck's sake! I just put the damn uniform on you, you goddamn bastard.
Bis zum Abschuss.
I need to slot that technician before he pulls the trigger.
Shit. Shit, man, there's too much shit around here.
That's a fucking bullet.
Where's that guy?
Beginn letzter Überprüfung.
Shit's getting bad, man. Oh shit. What the hell? For fuck's sake.
Achtung, Achtung. Einsatzbereitschaftsprotokoll ist aktiviert. 10 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Beginn Flugbahnjustierung.
Okay. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, fuck me.
Minuten bis zum Abschuss. System.
I need to
Beginn
stop that
letzte
technician before he
Überprüfung.
pulls the trigger.
I have to get closer.
Noch 7 Minuten. Tomorrow, Reichmark become France's legal tender. Turning all France gold and precious gems.
Fuck that guy. We got bigger fish to fry than him. Born bastards. Holy hell. Who's shooting at me?
6 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Rückstock bis zum Überprüfung beendet. Hydraulic Puppen aktiviert.
Bought yourself a little time.
I'm not gonna be able to plant this while people are shooting at me. Where the hell are they? Now, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have generals out in the open like this. Then again, okay. Shit.
Oh, that went fucking well.
Alright. What? No, I don't want to plant the damn sabotage. I want to freaking blow it to hell. Come on. Okay, there we go. A little bit further, and jeez, I sure hope that didn't land on any civilians. Oh well. Hell yeah. Now I just gotta get the hell out of here. Oh boy. Shit. I forgot that was the thing I could do. Oh shit. Oh shit, they got the damn bombers. Damn, these guys are really not fucking around. Holy shit. Fuck me, you gotta be kidding me here. Ah! For fuck's sake. I guess that fucking works. Okay. Alright, Bishop, what do you got for me?
Miss Sinclair is away on business. She sends her warmest regards.
Right then. I don't like you, and I trust you even less. I'm only here because of what you said about Jules. If this is one of your tricks, we're about to find out just how blue that blood of yours is.
I must confess I find your candor most refreshing, Mr. Devlin. In my line of work, Honesty is the rarest of vices. Secrets are the currency of my profession. Your friend Jules was killed to protect a rather important secret. Did you know that?
Dierker thought we were working for you.
Perhaps, but Jules had to die in any case. He had seen too much, as did you.
The Doppelsieg factory. What's really going on up there?
Are you familiar with the concept of atomic fission?
I've never been one for poofy cocktails.
I'm sure the barman will be relieved. But it's beside the point. Your friend Jules was killed to protect the secrecy of certain enemy plans. Plans which are critical to the German war effort. I intend to shatter those plans and to destroy the men behind them. How about it, Mr. Devlin? Up for another game?
Aye. What'll it be this time?
Miss Sinclair will return shortly to brief you on the next phase of the operation. If you can pull this one off, they'll give you the Victoria Cross.
Ooh. Is that some sort of medal?
The VC is my government's highest honor.
Then I'll know what to wipe me arse with. Case of scotch. Now you're talking. Cheers.
Hell yeah. Have fun, fellas. Wait, am I supposed to get in, or...? Okay, then. Doppelsieg factory. Okay, finally. They're gonna get the time on that. Don't have a little bit of Oh yeah. I thought before about the way he told me to break the word and then I remember Wolfenstein and Nuke Lost, like their timeline they picked Hitler like wait no, they picked the whole thing as like blowing up New York with a atomic bomb. That's what Albert Einstein was for, right? Then the Stone Fire guy telling me he was a guy, so they were building a walkway. As opposed to just letting them get run over on the side of the road. They are here. I hate to say anything good about European nations. Also,
Soiree. We have so much catching up to do. Be a dear and give me a ride to the party. I'll be waiting at the indicated address. Don't be late.
thank you. Anyway, there was footage of him playing around with Blondie, being a good dog owner, and
You're not a bad sort. Not at all.
you know, it's like, I'm not saying people can't be, you know, kind and good in one aspect and outright monstrous in another. You know, it's the whole duality of man thing that we have. You know, I really want to try to get into the mind of Hitler. You know, but the thing that I really want to get me a copy of Mein Kampf so I can try to understand just what the hell was going on inside his head. If I can find me a version that's not edited or censored down or whatever. If I can get the real, genuine article. It might answer. It could raise more questions than answers, but at least I'd be a step further to getting some. And speaking of that whole duality of man, you know, that's kind of how I feel about some of these big name Jews. Like, obviously, you know, the acts of one person or even a small group of them can't be attributed to a whole goddamn race or group of them. Here's your chariot, darling. Oh, the game wants me to talk to her first. Okay.
We should have booked a hotel room.
Naughty boy. I don't typically mix business and pleasure, but sometimes I can't help myself. For a moment there I thought you were dead.
Not quite. But the bastards get an A for effort.
Damn right.
If this isn't a social call, what are we talking about?
You're going to help us take a man from a train, then drive the train over a cliff.
Sounds like fun.
Ever blown up a bridge?
Not yet, but I'm a fast learner. Who's the punter?
Dr. Klaus Kessler, chief engineer for the Nazis' secret atomic
Oh,
weapons
we're taking your...
program, codenamed Volho.
The secret that got Jules killed.
You were practically on top of Kessler's lab when you were captured. Bloody bad luck. Poor Jules.
Bad luck for the fucking Kraus. So what exactly is this? Kidnapping?
Defection. Dr. Kessler wants to switch sides. The Nazis will kill him before they let that happen.
So you want the Kraus to think he's already dead?
Spot on. When we destroy the...
Hold that thought.
Where were we?
When we destroy the train, the Nazis will assume Kessler has been assassinated. By the time they realize what really happened, Kessler will be in London, working for our side.
Downright devious.
That's Bishop's style. Our first order of business is to wire the bridge with demolition charges. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
Don't tell me you don't like to get dirty.
You know better than that. I just like to see you work up a sweat.
Yeah. Anyway. You know, and then of course there's the whole thing with the USS Liberty and all that. Honestly,
Charges over the bridge where the structure looks weak.
To trigger them?
The last charge goes on the tracks. It'll set off the rest when the train hits it.
Bleeding diabolical. I'll be right back.
then we got this whole business with Gaza where our boys are keeping an eye on it for the Israelis. Honestly, I think we're better off just keeping Israel like at a further distance, and also keeping a closer eye on our Navy. Like in this day and age, it'd be harder to fake it. But then again, so long as you have military corruption like John McCain and his daddy, you know, stuff like that will always go on.
Some of these struts have seen better days.
Let me just fuck. Jeez, you ain't kidding. This place is in disrepair. Oh shit. Damn. Thought he was gonna jump off the edge for a sec. Anyway, where were we? Ugh.
Perfect.
How the hell am I supposed to... Get out of here, you bother me. Anyway. I feel like a lot of these World War II movies are kind of done to death. You know, I mean, on one hand, you have some badass ones like Sisu and others. But other times, it's just talking about the Holocaust or stuff like that, or Hitler being an evil madman or whatever. Like, I'm not saying those aren't serious issues, but when everybody's freaking doing that over and over and over and over, you know, it kind of loses its flavor. It's important. It's just, you know, it's just like, this again, you know, it gets old.
One more on the tracks now.
Shit. One watchtower coming down. Adios. Who the hell? Make that two. Make that another couple of watchtowers. Mother. Asshole. Now I just need to find a way to get to that darn, place. To the train. Shit. For fuck's sake, all I wanted was a damn car. Apologies for the freaking dialogue looping itself for a sec. Okay, so we gotta find us a new vehicle. Oh, maybe I should have just stuck with the other one. For fuck's sake. Let me take this damn truck, you bastards! Oh shit. What the hell is this? Get in, I guess. For fuck's sake. They didn't mention nothing about this thing in the wiki.
Make your report.
The train will be arriving shortly. The target's in a private car, not a locomotive.
And the radio transmitter?
In the caboose.
You'll need to sever communications once you're aboard.
Shite. This is getting complicated.
I'll be waiting to pick you up near the bridge. Whatever happens, make sure that train reaches the river. Sean, if anything goes wrong, if you can't get Kessler out, kill him.
You tell Bishop to go and shite. I'll get your boy out, but I'll not be your damn trigger man. Now if you'll excuse me, I've a train to catch.
I don't have time for this. Tone my hair and all that. Uh-oh. Somehow I landed on the right
That's done it. Now to find the doctor.
Well, it was worth a try. Hey, what's... Hello. Don't mind if I do. I should probably make this quick. Shit, man. Stay on the damn train. We're on a time limit, so I better freaking hurry.
Must be Kessler's car. Kessler, you in there? Hold tight. I'm coming back for you. Nice place. Not sure about the neighbors though. Fuck me. Bloody conductor must have had a panic switch. Now for Kessler. There's no stopping us now.
Come on, Kessler.
You Kessler.
Bishop sent you. Are you working alone? I'm sorry to hear that.
Figures. Guten Tag.
Dr. Kessler. Yeah. Got your passport? Yeah. Put it in his pocket.
Better get ready to jump. This baby's about to go. This baby's about to go off the rails. And I mean that literally.
Time to go. No, please. Don't.
Either you go off the train now or you go out with it. Nice. Alright.
Dr. Kessler, I presume? An honor to meet you. You've made a courageous decision. One day even your own country will thank you.
I'm not doing this for my country. Or yours. The crowds will be swarming all over this place. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans.
What happened?
Our flight home has been cancelled. We'll need to stash Kessler somewhere in the city. At least until we figure out a way to get him out of the country.
I know a place. I'll drive.
Oh, a slaughterhouse. Hope you ain't a vegetarian, Doc.
How long before the crowds realize our boy wasn't on that train?
We estimate it will take the better part of a week to sift through the wreckage and identify the bodies. You'll be gone by then.
I'm afraid that is impossible. I'm not going anywhere without Maria.
Excuse me.
My daughter, General Eckhart, is holding her somewhere in Paris. He said he would let her go free once I finish building his instruments of death. When he learns what has happened, he'll kill her.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kessler. Your daughter was not part of the deal. I'll look into it once you're safely out of the country.
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrists before I build bombs for your government. Jesus, keep your knickers on. Roy, where'd we leave off? This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrists before I build bombs for your government. Jesus, keep your knickers on, Doc. If your girl is here, we'll find her.
Yeah, I'd be careful if I were you, Doc.
I'll give you a hint. How do you like your steak?
Bloody, of course. Are you asking me to dinner? You always did have awful timing.
Maybe later. But first we'll knock up a friend of mine. He can help us with Dr. Kessler.
And your friend is a chef?
I gather he fancies himself quite a Renaissance man. I can't speak for his cooking, but he does live in a slaughterhouse.
You keep peculiar company, Devlin. Perhaps it's time you found a better class of friends.
Oh, I tried, believe me. But the classy folks will have nothing to do with me.
I feel the same way.
You know better than to bring strangers here.
Friends, they need a place to lay low for a few days.
This is not an hotel.
Nor a brothel. Oh, feeling a touch homesick, are we, darling?
Ah, an English aristocrat. Does your father know you are here, girl?
I expect he's too busy buggering the chambermaids. We Sinclairs are always up for a bit of rough.
I'll vouch for her. And where are you? I'd mind me manners. She's got friends. Not the sort you want to cross.
What does that mean?
Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? She's a British agent.
Why have you come here?
You rubbed the lamp, Monsieur Godin, and voila. Here I am to grant your heart's desires.
You know who I am.
Of course. We know all about you. I've even read your awful books. My superiors in London are your biggest fans, Luke. They'd like to offer you their help.
What kind of help?
Guns, medicine, radio equipment, whatever you require. In exchange for your cooperation in certain covert operations.
Please excuse my poor hospitality, Lady Sinclair. Come, join us for a glass of wine. It seems we have much to discuss.
We should go see what's bothering Veronique.
She's right here. What the hell are you talking about?
She cannot be trusted.
Ooh, Skylar. I want to argue with that.
I never understood what you see in her.
Look, Skylar and I... Well, it's complicated. Is this really what you wanted to talk about?
No, of course not. Our friend Ryman has been listening in on German wire traffic. He tells me the whole city is buzzing about some scientist who went missing after some train accident.
You don't say.
It's time you told me what you've gotten yourself into.
It's safer if you don't know.
Do you not trust me?
Aye, and I need you to trust me.
Yeah, it really is a lot safer if you don't ask questions, Veronique. If they get their hands on you, they'll try to interrogate. They'll try to torture stuff out of you, and that won't be good for us. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta be completely kept in the dark, but you know, I mean, you're working for a freaking resistance group. We're talking about foreign countries here and foreign governments, spy agencies. If you have some semblance of an idea of what you're getting into, you ought to know better than to ask questions.
How goes the revolution?
We've got something special coming up. Something big.
Might as well tell me now. You Frenchies never could keep a secret.
Not yet. Soon. First, we gather our strength. I need to meet some friends of ours south of the river. We're going to need transit papers.
And you want me to pay a visit to the Spaniard?
You have a business arrangement, no?
Aye. But I can't say I trust the bastard.
Go see Santos, my friend. Find me once you have the papers.
Alright, El Santos.
You have been busy, Irishman. I hear many things. You should be more careful. For a man in your line of work, a reputation can be dangerous.
The same can be said of black marketeers who do business on both sides of the pitch.
I am a capitalist.
I don't give a pig's arse what you call yourself. I need transit papers to operate south of the river.
I see. And what business brings you to that part of our lovely city?
No business of yours.
You know how it works, Irishman. You do a favor for me, I do a favor for you.
Name your price then.
Is that it?
Excellent! I've got your new papers right here. Be careful down there, Irishman. You are headed for the most dangerous part of our beautiful city.
Gee, thanks, Santos. I have a feeling we might be needing this, baby. Just in case, you know, for Luke and his new friends.
I got the transit papers. Now why don't you tell me what this is about? We are going to meet a man called Duval Wingo. He's no patriot, but he hates the Nazis, and he commands the loyalty of the rebels south of the River Seine.
What's so important that you'd risk bringing together every rebel leader in the city?
I won't discuss it here. For now, I can only say that you play a key role in our plans, Sean.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Luke.
Then come with me. We will go meet this man Mingo, then we will discuss what comes next.
Fine.
Where are we
We will rendezvous with Mingo at the Jardin du Plante.
Alright, we'll take the bulletproof limo then. Jeez, I've gone from saboteur to part-time chauffeur.
So, it seems I am not the only one getting into bed with the British Empire. What's that supposed to mean? The lovely Lady Sinclair is one dirty minx, eh? Veronique tells me the two of you are old friends. Veronique has a weakness for idle gossip. I am told English women are cold on the outside, but warm on the inside, no? I thought you were meant to be a classy bloke. Why don't we take Skylar and Veronique up to La Havre this weekend for a little wine tasting? Isn't there still a war on? All the more reason for some joie de vivre while we still can, huh? I won't argue with that.
Plus, it's like old Jules said, I'm French, I'm supposed to be rude. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, all things considered, I actually kind of like the French. You know, as far, you know, aside from socialism, you know, the guy that sadism was named after, and all the dog fucking that some of the monkeypox homos have been doing. Of course, a lot of European countries have pretty much fallen to shitter now, but for fuck's sake. Okay, maybe doing it in a Nazi vehicle wasn't the best idea.
Now we'll find out if Santos earned his fee. So, shall we make a divorce in La Havre? I'm sure Veronique would be delighted to have you and Skylar join us. You don't count on it. Oh, something I should know. Looks like we're almost there. Thank God.
It's a long story, Luke.
This is the place. Keep your eyes open. Something does not feel right.
You're telling me.
Voice front, yeah.
Keep walking, Your Highness. These streets can be dangerous after dark.
Are you the one called Mingo?
Who is asking?
Luke Godin.
Ah, the big man himself. Come down to the penthouse to do a little slumming.
This isn't a social call. I have business to discuss.
Business requires trust. Trust must be earned.
That sword cuts both ways.
It is dangerous to meet in the open like this. You risk too much.
What's that? Clemens! It's a fucking ambush. Take cover.
I hate to agree with the old lady, but she was right.
Luke, over here. Get back in the fucking car.
Everybody in the car now. Huh? Bastards wouldn't let me bring my damn freaking bulletproof limo, so I gotta freaking... Oh well.
Hang on.
How did the crowds know we'd be here?
There must be a leak somewhere.
Don't look at me. This meeting was your idea.
Shut your traps, both of you. We're not out of this mess yet.
We can point fingers later. Right now, let's just get the hell out of here.
need to get out of the open.
I told you it was not safe to meet like this. You would jeopardize the entire resistance with your foolish theatrics.
Enough. We need a place where we can talk, someplace secure.
My headquarters is not far from here.
Is it safe?
It is the one place in the city where Germans don't dare to tread. Even the Nazis fear to walk among the dead.
Christ, don't tell me it's another cemetery. I'm starting to get superstitious.
The oldest graveyard in the city, and a haven for fugitives since Roman times. We will be safe there.
Excellent. There's no delay. We have much to discuss.
Hold that thought. Ain't got no choice.
What is your name, Irishman?
Devlin.
Well, Mr. Devlin, you're a resourceful man. Stick around after the meeting. I may have some work for you.
Thanks, Mr. Mingo. Nice. Seems like we got more work ahead of us. I'm gonna try to get this game finished before the invasion of D-Day in June.
Appreciate it, mate.
I thought you might like to know that the chateau you passed on the train has been listed as a high-value target by British intelligence. If you make it out that way, we'll make it worth your while. Cheers, Skylar.
Gee, thanks. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here for now.
Could go tits up without me smokes.
Yeah. I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is Slayer Joe 31. You know, wishing you all a good night. God bless, and have a great week. Catch you on the next one. Take care.